I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So we got to speak about the Alabama Crimson Tide wide receiver room. How great it has the potential to be. Huh? You hear me, dog? With just the names Ryan Williams, Jeremy Bernard, etc. The list goes on. But they have freshmen that could potentially step up, second year players that could potentially step up. I'm gonna get into the article in a minute. But if they're putting the work in like that, like I expect them to be putting the work in correct, oh man, sky's the limit. Matter of fact, there's no limit for them boys, huh? We already know what type of weapon Ryan Williams is. Jeremy Bernard is. We understand the weapons, not to mention the tight ends they have as well, dog. And with Ryan Grubb calling the plays, I expect him to put them in the best position possible to win every game, to perform at a high level. We're going to see how great they really are. I expect them to be one of the best, if not the best. They might be the best right now, receiving rooms in college football, especially the SEC, huh? Ryan Williams, explosive, superstar, elite player, athlete, dog. Think about his maturity, his development, player development, huh? How good he can be, how great he will be. If he stays focused, stays on, then keep the right people around him, keep his head in the game. Come on, bruh. We see the potential. You see the upside, huh? Damn near could have a real shot of playing in the NFL right now at his young age right now, correct? Yeah, bruh. You think Ryan Grubb isn't biting at the bits to start play calling to get them on the field? You think he ain't super excited about his personnel? Why the hell you think he came back? Just for the giggles? Just to say, hey, I'm coaching at Bama? Word was his wife didn't even like Bama for real. Now, whatever the reason, whatever the case may be, it is what it is. But I see she changed her mind, changed her tune, and they worked it out. You hear me? Roll Tide full of pride, win, lose, or draw. But Ryan Grubb and his personnel, the players he has in his receiving room, it's going to be spooky. It's going to be trouble for the opposing offenses, homie. I expect the offense to look totally different, more explosive. Do you understand the speed that's coming out of that receiver room? The speed that these guys possess? Huh? Now we can presume Ron Williams will be the number one option, but Bernard right there, Scott right there, huh? What's the transfer from Miami? He's right there. Fit him in, get him in the mix, point blank, period. And that's just to name a few. A talented, loaded wide receiver room, baby. That's what it's about. You can never, ever, ever have enough depth. Hear me? Especially talented depth, huh? Not just guys to fill in a roster spot. No, players that if their number is called, their name is called, guess what? They can get in a game and compete at a high level, homie. Like it's nothing new. Like it's nothing new to them. You hear me? Believe that, dog. That's what it's about. And Bama has that. Bama has that. We talk about the offensive side, the receiving core, receiving room might be the strong point. Now we know we got dogs in the backfield, heavy, bro. The offense will look totally different. You know, assuming the O line will be more beefy, more tough, more physical. Better at run blocking and pass blocking. The trenches, expecting them to dominate like the Bama of old. But at the end of the day, you got to utilize your weapons. And guess what? Your weapons are your receivers. That's where your firepower is, dog. Of course, you want to see Bama get the run game going. Lean on a run, play physical Bama football, right? Like we are attuned to seeing as Bama fans. Can't escape it. And at the end of the day, the trenches, that's where the games are won, both sides of the ball, right? Super excited about the defensive line, even the O-line. But right now, I still believe more in the defense than the offense. Heavy. No disrespect. I'm just stating facts here. Kane Womack must do more, must show improvements. Heavy, baby, early. But this receiving room, like I say, they are the best. Let me know how you feel about it. Fire them comments up. Feedback is much appreciated, man. Do you feel like the Alabama Crimson Tide receiving room is the best in the land, the best in college football? Huh? Comparing them with all the top schools, Ohio States, the Oregons, the Texas, Tennessee, whoever you want to name. Come on, bro. Let's get it. Let's get into the article, dog. Period. We know what time it is. We know what time it is, homie. Explosive, firepower, explosive offense it will be. Here we go. Give me 1 second, man. Yeah, here we go. Give me 1 second, bro. Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide. Super excited for the season. Super excited for the season. The A-Day game as well. The A-Day game as well, huh? Jumbo package. Alabama is loaded at wide receiver going into 2025. We all know Jeremy Bernard and Ryan Williams, but the depth behind them is staggering. Woo-hoo, let's get it, man. You love to hear that. You love to hear that, huh? Let's go, baby. Alabama football, 6 position groups of interest as spring practice resumes. Wide receiver. The Crimson Tide's receiving corps appears to be in good hands. Not only are Jeremy Bernard and Ryan Williams back after leading the team in targets last year, but Alabama welcomed back and brought in several capable candidates to join the receiver rotation. In terms of number 3 wide receiver, alongside Bernard and Williams, Miami transfer Isaiah Horton. That's the name. That's the dude. We know the scoop. We know the 411. Horton, a big receiver. What he like 6'4", 200 plus pounds. Big receiver. Something Bama didn't have last year, huh? Whoever the quarterback is, starting quarterback. I mean, they got a big target, a big body to get the ball to. Yeah, man. All different types of weapons on the offensive side in that receiving room. That's what you need, dog. That's what you need. Could be damn near unstoppable and unpredictable. You know, wreak havoc on opposing defenses. Believe that. Makes a lot of sense due to his experience and past production. That trio could go toe-to-toe with anyone in the country. Facts. Especially if the Tide gets consistent play from his quarterback position. Very key. Very key, huh? Will it be Keelan or Ty? Keelan or Ty, period. But there are others who could push for larger roles in 2025. Jalen Hale and Cole Adams are back from injuries and figured to be major factors. Yeah, Jalen Hale was very promising. High expectations for him. Huh? Even Cole Adams was contributing at a solid level until he got hurt. Rico Scott and Jalen Mbakwe. Mbakwe has, we know he transitioned to the receiver position. I don't know why, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Obviously, that's what the coaches wanted. That's what he wanted, dog. I'm sure that was a factor in him staying and returning to Bama. Hopefully it pans out well for him. But Rico Scott, another player to look out for, will finally get his shot at balling out of control, and I think he will. He made some flashes last year, correct? All these dudes are capable of contributing, of balling out, of making big plays. Huh? Offense, firepower all over the field at every position, but especially the wide receiver position. Believe that, man. That's what you need, period. Athletes all over. Playmakers all over. Are going into their second seasons and gain valuable experience during Alabama's bowl prep. And then the freshmen shouldn't be slept on. Lord Sierra Brooks, don't know too much about him, but Brooks, is he a weapon? Is he a sleeper? If you know about him, fire them comments up. Let me know. Roll Tide, full of pride, win, lose, or draw, huh? Lord Sierra Brooks generated some positive buzz during week 1 of spring camp, while Derek Meadows gives the Tide a big body on the outside. This group is loaded with talent, giving the staff plenty to work with during spring drills. Correct. Oh, yeah. And we know Meadows. We've all heard that name before. Derek Meadows, another big body receiver. Didn't he make a last-minute decision, have a change of heart, and commit to Bama? Pick Bama over, was it Michigan or some high-power school, top 5 school, et cetera, et cetera? Yeah, I think it was Michigan, though. So shout out Derek Meadows, baby. Another big body once again. Bama has weapons. This one is something I've been interested in the last couple of months. Jeremy Bernard and Ryan Williams are clearly Alabama's top two wide receivers, and Isaiah Horton transferring in should be the number three. But the Tide is also getting back Jalen Hale and Cole Adams, who both have looked like starting caliber wide receivers before their season-ending injuries. Then there's Jalen Mbakwe, who is moving from DB to wide receiver. And do we really think he's going to be the number 7 receiver with all of that talent, plus the freshman coming in, and there's a really big crowd with only so many snaps to go around? Don't be surprised if we see another transfer from this group after spring. Hey, it is what it is, man. That's part of the game. You know, if guys don't want to stay and compete and they feel the need to leave, let them go. Get them up out of there. Get them up out of the building. But the ones who want to stay, grind, fight, battle, earn their spot, earn their position and playing time, keep them around, baby. They will stay. The ones who should be there will be there. Believe that. Anybody else, get them the hell out the building. You hear me, dog? Get them out of there. Believe that. Heavy. Speaking of freshmen, Lord Sear Brooks continues to draw praise, this time from fellow freshman Keelan Russell. Man, so you got Keelan Russell. He could be a starting quarterback as a freshman. Rumor speculations, according to Ryan Grubb, he's leading the way in the battle for the number 1 QB job for Bama, huh? Let's get it, man. Brooks buzz. Keelan Russell compares fellow freshman to Heisman winner, Super Bowl champion. Okay, let's get it. He spoke with Score Atlanta's Max Wolborski soon after he was called on stage, and among a few other things was asked who has stood out to him through the first few spring practices in Tuscaloosa. Who did Russell single out? Lord Sear Brooks. You have probably seen him around a lot. He laughed. He's phenomenal. He's very acrobatic, meaning he can go up and get that ball. That means he's a great playmaker with the ball in the air. Acrobatic, athletic, etc., etc. Let's get it. He can catch the ball at any place you put it at, which makes the quarterback's job easier. He has that type of talent and that mindset of that defensive back in front of me can't guard me, and he's fast. He's in everything. He's like a Devontae Smith all over again. Oh, wow. If that's true, if that's correct, it's going to be spooky for the defenses, baby. It's going to be spooky. Lloyd Sear Brooks has a promising career if that's the case there, dog. Seriously, I don't know how you can keep all of these guys off the field, and I don't know how you get them all the ball. It's a pretty stacked wide receiver room. Let's get it, man. The biggest news for Alabama. Okay, this is basketball. Not get into that. Don't rock with basketball, NBA, nor college. Let's get it, man. That's it for the article, homie. But that right there shows you the level of confidence, belief, coaches, not only coaches, but players having their peers, which is big, major, very important, dog. Very imperative as far as cohesion, chemistry, etc., etc. Great news, homie. Great news. So whoever steps up, whoever the starters are, may the best man be on the field, huh? I don't care if he's a freshman, senior, junior, sophomore, etc. The best man should be on the field. Period. Point blank. Period, baby. But I'm excited. I'm super excited to see this receiving core in action. Huh? See what Ryan Grubbs does with them. Baby, it's going to be exciting. Baby, it's going to be spectacular. Swag, flashy, but also dominant and physical. You hear me? No cap. I don't think they're a bunch of divas. I don't think they're scared to block. You hear me? I don't think we gotta worry about that as Bama fans. Them boys being soft or want to look too pretty. No. They'll get down to the nitty gritty. They'll get down to the nitty gritty, huh? That's what it's about, man. Period. Long throws, deep balls, long touchdowns, celebrations, excitement, cool. But can you be physical receivers as well? Can you block for your running back as well, huh? Maybe when you're not getting the ball as much as you want, can you stay focused, stay locked in, stay upbeat, stay positive, huh? Stay zoned in with your teammates, dog, period. Stay focused on the ultimate goal, which is what? National championship, the natty. Yeah, no way around it. So we're going to see. But I believe fully 100%, 1,000% that this receiving group will be the best in college football, huh? I stand on that 10 toes down. Let me know, do you agree? Once again, fire them comments up. Feedback is much appreciated. Big school here. Roll Tide full of pride. Win, lose, or draw forever. Yeah, believe that.